And because Titan now gets like what 500, 600, 700 applications, right?
Every month.
Every month.
The first investment we made was Ola when Ola was just starting out.
Bhavish, right?
So started investing back in 2011. I'll give you an example. Mamaearth. When it started, when we met them, we were their sort of first investors. They were making toxin-free mosquito repellents for kids.
Right.
Now that is as narrow as it gets. The total market would probably be 100 crores.
Somewhere in between also came Titan, I think 11, 12, right?
So we started, we started investing in companies 2011. I think the first investment we made was Ola when Ola was just starting out.
Bhavish, right?
So started, investing back in 2011.
So what was Bhavish's pitch? So Bhavish met Kunal first.
He met Kunal first at a conference in Mumbai.
Right.
And he was actually simple. He was doing 6 rides a day. I very vividly remember. 6 cab rides a single day.
Right.
And his pitch was, I think back then the incumbent cab companies, there used to be cab companies, but
There was Meru, I think there were a couple of others at that point.
there were a few,
Yeah.
and you could get a cab, but it was one, very expensive.
Right.
Secondly, if you remember, again, this is long back.
Yeah.
You have to call them. You'll be waiting on the phone for 30 minutes to get into the queue to talk to someone to book a cab for tomorrow.
Yeah.
And he said, I'll change that. I'll make it instant. You call me, I'll pick up the phone, or you go to my app, you sort of book on the app, and the cab will come in sometime. We thought, सुन के तो interesting लग रहा है. Obviously, it's cheaper, faster, better, and the person was absolutely exceptional.
But his proof of concept was so insignificant. just six
Of course.
rides.
That's how everything is. Everything is, right?
Yeah.
So that's the whole point in being an early stage investor, is that, if you wait for too much to be already done, then that is not an early stage investment, right?
Right.
So you have to listen to the idea, look at the entrepreneur, at least make up your mind that I feel the person can pull it off, and just at least prima facie seems to fit together.
And because Titan now gets like what 500, 600, 700 applications, right?
Every month.
Every month. Talking about 12,000, and these are 12,000 unique businesses.
Absolutely.
Over a period of about 12 months every year.
Yeah.
So, the question is, for all of those people out there, if Rohit is to get Rohit and Kunal interested in your company, what are they looking at? So, if you were to list out those 3 or 5 things for us, what are those?
So just in 2015, 16 somewhere is when we set up Titan Capital and started doing it more formally. Earlier, it used to be only a hobby. Now it is a hobby as well as sort of a full-time role in some ways. So that's how we started. We've now invested in over 250 companies. 7, 8 have become unicorns. So overall, I think we have a good thing going. What we look for in entrepreneurs is 2, 3 things. One is obviously, it has to be an exceptionally smart team, which everyone would say. Their ability to learn. Because entrepreneurship, you are perpetually learning. We've seen from our own experience as well as the experiences of others. Just your ability to learn, try something, whether it works, doesn't work, but what did you learn? How do you improvise? That's number 2. And number 3, 3 and 4, the idea, whatever idea you have, we feel actually many investors care about how large your target market is. Is it a big TAM? Can you build a large business, etc.? We actually don't think like that at all. We are actually completely okay and maybe even prefer a small TAM, small target market. But whatever service or product you are building should be exceptional for that TAM.
Okay.
I'll give you an example. Mamaearth. When it started, when we met them, we were their sort of first investors. They were making toxin-free mosquito repellents for kids.
Right.
Now that is as narrow as it gets. The total market would probably be 100 crores. Right? That's it. But the product that they had made was exceptional.
Okay.
Which means people for that small TG absolutely loved it.
Right.
We've seen over and over again that once you're able to dominate a certain market or create absolutely fantastic experience in one product line, being able and created brand love for yourself, being able to replicate that brand love across more categories is easier than going after a very large market and building a product which is only marginally better than what already exists.